Have you ever gazed up at the night sky and wondered about the mysteries that Mars, our celestial neighbor, might hold? This red speck, twinkling in the darkness, has captivated the human imagination for centuries, perhaps millennia. From ancient civilizations that saw in Mars a god of war, to modern astronomers peering through telescopes, the allure of the red planet is undeniable. Throughout history, Mars has been a symbol of the unknown, a tantalizing hint of the potential for life beyond our own world. Yet, as we've learned more about this enigmatic planet, we've started to see that Mars might not be as alien as we once thought. It's a world of towering volcanoes, deep canyons, and possibly even liquid water. These features might seem familiar, Earth-like even. But remember, Mars is a world of its own, with its own unique history and mysteries to unravel. As we delve into the history and mysteries of Mars, prepare to have your curiosity piqued. Our story begins some 4.6 billion years ago with the birth of Mars. In the vastness of the cosmos, a new world was taking shape. Mars, our crimson neighbor, was born from the same stellar nursery as Earth, the Sun's protoplanetary disk. This swirling mass of gas and dust, spinning around our young sun, gradually coalesced into Mars. In its early years, Mars was a hot and molten world with a thick atmosphere, active volcanoes, and even a magnetic field. Its surface was sculpted by molten rock and intense volcanic activity, creating the unique landscapes we observe today. Just like Earth, Mars cooled over time. As the planet's crust solidified, it created the bedrock for Mars's distinctive red surface. You see, Mars gets its ruddy appearance from iron oxide, more commonly known as rust, which is abundant in its soil. But Mars wasn't always the cold, barren world we see today. Evidence suggests that Mars once had a warmer and wetter climate, more akin to Earth's. It had rivers, lakes, and possibly even an ocean covering its northern hemisphere. This period, known as the Noachian era, was a time of intense meteorite impacts and widespread water activity. Moreover, Mars and Earth share a significant commonality: their axial tilt. Mars, like Earth, has a tilted axis. This tilt gives Mars seasons similar to those we experience here on Earth. Yet despite these similarities, Mars and Earth have taken different evolutionary paths. Over billions of years, Mars' core cooled and its magnetic field faded. Its once thick atmosphere thinned out, making it unable to hold onto its water. The rivers dried up, the lakes evaporated, and the warm, wet Mars became the cold, arid world we see today. But as time passed, Mars began to evolve, setting on a path quite distinct from our own blue planet. As we set our sights on the Martian surface, a rugged and alien landscape unveils itself. A world of extremes, Mars boasts the most monumental mountains and valleys in our solar system. Picture Olympus Mons, the tallest volcano, and not just on Mars, but in the entire solar system. It stands 3 times the height of Mount Everest, Earth's tallest peak, a staggering 22 kilometers high. That's like stacking 64 Burj Khalifas, the world's tallest building, one on top of the other. Its base would comfortably cover the entire state of New Mexico. And it's not just a dormant giant. Olympus Mons is a shield volcano, meaning it could potentially erupt again. But Mars doesn't stop at supersized volcanoes. It's also home to Valles Marineris, a canyon system that makes the Grand Canyon seem like a mere crevice in comparison. Stretching over 4,000 kilometers, it's as long as the United States is wide and reaches depths of up to 7 kilometers. That's so deep, you could stack 5 Mount Everests from base to peak inside it. Yet Mars is not just a planet of towering peaks and gaping valleys. Its surface is also adorned with countless craters, remnants from billions of years of cosmic collisions. Some, like the Hellas Planitia, span over 2,000 kilometers in diameter, making it one of the largest impact craters in the solar system. But what's most intriguing about the Martian surface is not its alien extremes, but its familiar features. Riverbeds, lake beds, and polar ice caps suggest that Mars was once a water-rich planet. These signs of a past wetter Mars raise tantalizing possibilities about the existence of life, making the red planet a prime target for future exploration. Yet even amidst this alien terrain, signs of a once water-rich planet can be found. The Martian surface is a testament to the incredible diversity and dynamism of our solar system. Its towering volcanoes, vast canyons and signs of ancient water all serve as stark reminders of the cosmic adventure that awaits us. Above the rocky surface, the thin, cold Martian atmosphere paints a chilling picture. It's nothing like our familiar blue-skied home. Mars's atmosphere is composed primarily of carbon dioxide, accounting for a staggering 95%. The remaining 5% is a mix of nitrogen and argon, with trace amounts of oxygen and water. The Martian atmosphere is a mere shell of what we're accustomed to on Earth. It's over 100 times thinner, which affects the planet's climate significantly. If you were standing on Mars, it would feel like you were at an altitude of about 25 kilometers above Earth's surface, where the air is thin and the temperatures are low. Speaking of temperatures, they're wildly variable on the Red Planet. On a summer day near the equator, the thermometer could climb to a comfortable 20 degrees Celsius. But don't get too excited about Martian beach vacations just yet. When the sun sets, temperatures can plummet to a bone-chilling -73 degrees Celsius. This extreme daily temperature variation is due to the thinness of the atmosphere. With little air to hold in heat from the sun, Mars cools rapidly once night falls. It's a place of extremes, with the largest dust storms in the solar system that can envelop the entire planet for months. Water on Mars exists mostly as ice. While the Martian atmosphere is too thin to support liquid water on the surface today, there's evidence of ancient river valleys and lake beds. This indicates that once upon a time, Mars had a thicker atmosphere and a warmer climate, perhaps even capable of supporting life as we know it. The Martian atmosphere also contains traces of methane, a gas that on Earth is produced by living organisms. While there are non-biological ways to produce methane, its presence on Mars raises tantalizing questions about the possibility of past or even present life. Despite its harsh climate, Mars continues to captivate us, beckoning with the potential of past life. Humanity's quest to unravel the mysteries of Mars has led to some of the most remarkable exploration missions in history. Our journey begins with the Mariner 4, the first successful mission to the Red Planet. Launched by NASA in 1964, it performed the first successful flyby, capturing the first close-up images of the Martian surface. This was our first glimpse into a world beyond our own, and it ignited a spark that would later turn into a roaring flame of curiosity and exploration. Then came the Viking missions in the 1970s. Two spacecraft, Viking 1 and Viking 2, not only orbited Mars, but also sent landers to its surface. This marked the first time we had ever touched the surface of another planet. These missions gave us a wealth of data about Mars, including its weather patterns and the composition of its soil. Fast forward to the new millennium, and we find the Mars exploration rovers, Spirit and Opportunity. These twin rovers were designed to search for and characterize a wide range of rocks and soils that hold clues to past water activity on Mars. Their mission was supposed to last 90 Martian days, but both rovers far exceeded their life expectancy, with Opportunity exploring for more than 14 years. And let's not forget the latest rover to join the Martian fleet, Perseverance. Launched in 2020, its mission is to seek signs of ancient life and collect samples of rock and regolith, broken rock and soil, for possible return to Earth. But our journey of exploration doesn't stop there. With plans for manned missions to Mars in the near future, we stand on the precipice of a new era of interplanetary exploration. The Red Planet has been a beacon for our curiosity for centuries, and as we continue to explore its surface and probe its mysteries, we move ever closer to answering the age-old question, are we alone in the universe? As we push the boundaries of exploration, who knows what secrets Mars may yet reveal? Having journeyed through the history and mysteries of Mars, let's summarize with the top 10 facts about the Red Planet. 1. Mars is the fourth planet from the Sun. 2. It's often called the Red Planet due to its reddish appearance caused by iron oxide on its surface. 3. Mars has the tallest volcano and the deepest canyon in our solar system. 4. It has a very thin atmosphere, primarily composed of carbon dioxide. 5. A day on Mars is just slightly longer than a day on Earth. 6. It has 2 moons, Phobos and Deimos. 7. Mars experiences the largest dust storms in the solar system. 8. There is water on Mars, but mostly in the form of ice. 9. Mars is home to the largest volcano in the solar system, Olympus Mons. And 10. Mars is the only other planet that humans have sent rovers to explore. So the next time you gaze up at the night sky, remember the wonders and mysteries that our celestial neighbor Mars holds within its red glow.